Locking Hitler's most dangerous man. Locking from Fern.
These two soldiers are on an important mission. Above them, the roar of the plane fades. Below them lies their homeland, occupied by the Nazis. And somewhere down
Off topic, I would love to skydive someday. I would love to skydive someday. Yes. Yes. Skydive, no parachute? Sounds like a good idea, Jar. Skydive, no parachute? Skydive, no parachute? There's some views out there?
there is their target, Reinhard Heydrich, the butcher of Prague. One of the key architects of the Holocaust. Hitler calls him the man with the iron heart. He's responsible for more than 1 million.
That's a good nickname, the man with the iron heart. I'll look for my user. The man with the iron heart.
The half-deaths.
Not like Sukuna's name.
And he doesn't have the faintest idea they're coming for him.
What do you mean by that? Fern.
Warning. This video includes descriptions of suicide and mass murder committed under the Nazi regime. Our coverage is largely based on these two books. This is a photo of Reinhard Heydrich and his wife Lena. It was taken in May 1942 at the volunteer.
How do you marry a man like that? Just from his nickname alone, the man with the iron heart. I'll get scared, like Loki. Like
Palais in Prague, where they attended a concert. Reinhard Heydrich loves
it's all good.
Music.
Welcome
He's
in.
the son of a singer and composer. But
got
despite
done
showing
playing
musical
Roblox.
talent as a child, he chose a very different path for himself. After graduating from school, he joined the Reichsmarine, the German Navy. Heydrich is tall, blonde, and athletic. He looks like he walked straight out of a Nazi propaganda
Thank
poster.
you so much,
But this picture-perfect facade
Van Wan
is
TV.
deceptive.
Thank you so much.
He speaks with a strangely thin, high-pitched voice. He's said to have been haunted by deep insecurity and self-hatred. In school, and also in the Navy, people mock him. Rumors spread that he has Jewish roots. They call
He was the quiet kid in class. You're dangerous, man. Dangerous. Should I go sleep, by the way? You should probably. It's 1 a.m. You probably should go sleep. Pepsi was good. It's cool that you're late. It's chill. It's chill.
him Blonde Moses. In a Germany turning toward Nazism,
You call him Blonde
it's a
Moses?
nickname he despises. In December 19...
How do you go from Blonde Moses to the man with the iron heart?
1930, he meets Lena von Osten at a dance in Kiel. After just 4 dates, they get engaged. It's said that he was drawn to her Nordic looks, maybe hoping they'd silence those rumors about him having Jewish ancestry. But then scandal strikes the newly engaged couple. Heydrich is brought before a naval court of honor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
A
much.
former girlfriend accuses him of breaking a promise to marry her. He's discharged from the Navy, a humiliating fall from grace. But unfortunately, it's not the end of his career. A few months later, a family friend introduces him to Heinrich Himmler. Heydrich joins the Nazi Party and the SS. And from there, his rise is meteoric. In just a few years, Heydrich becomes one of the most powerful men in Nazi Germany. He's made chief of the Reich Security Main Office, the SS and police agency. In 1938, he orchestrates Kristallnacht, the Night of Broken Glass. Across Germany, synagogues burn, Jewish businesses are ransacked, and thousands of people are arrested, beaten, or killed.
That's why you always talk to the quiet kid, Chad. Look at him. Spreading hate and anguish to the world. The man with the iron heart. I need to stop. I'm sorry.
In July 1941, Heydrich is tasked with planning what the Nazis call the final solution to the Jewish question.
Yo, what's with?
The blue.
I'll come back soon, bye. Alright. See you. What's with all those Nice ass nicknames. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's like I'm not like I'm sorry. But you can if you see a good nickname, you say it's a good nickname. It's like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Those are good nicknames. You're bad people, but good nicknames. Sukuna is a bad person, but he has a good nickname.
Blueprint for the systematic mass murder of Europe's Jews. Heydrich is the boss of Adolf Eichmann, another key Holocaust architect we covered in this video.
Oh, should we check out that video next?
A few months later, in autumn 1941, Heydrich receives a significant promotion. He's sent to Prague as Deputy Reich Protector of Bohemia and Moravia. Nazi Germany occupied the Czech lands in 1939, and the Reich Protector, Konstantin von Neurath, governs the territory. But von Neurath is considered too lax, so Heydrich becomes the de facto governor.
Is it too lax?
He definitely isn't too lax. Hitler has sent the man with the iron heart. Heydrich orders mass arrests, executions, and deportations. Thousands of Czechs are sent to concentration camps. His reign of terror earns him a title that history will never forget: the Butcher of Prague.
Brother, come on. The Butcher of Prague. Tough. He's a bad dude, but tough names. I think only even the blonde Moses is still a tough name.
To the outside world, it appears Heydrich has crushed the Czech resistance. But in the shadows, a plan to assassinate him is in motion.
Ooh.
While Heydrich makes himself comfortable with his family in his castle near Prague, hundreds of kilometers away, two soldiers are training to kill him. The Czech government is in exile.
What kind of training do you think they did?
Leaders are in
Can I get
London.
mod?
Czech military
you're
intelligence is
in the
cooperating
stream,
with the British Special
Next
Operations
one
Executive.
and on Monday.
Together, they plan a top-secret mission to assassinate Heydrich. Operation
You've been off for a while.
Anthropoid.
You're slacking, buddy.
Enter
You're
Jan
slacking, buddy.
Kubiš and Josef Gabčík.
I'm playing.
Meeting in
But nah.
Poland in 1939,
You need to be in, like,
they
the stream
eventually
more
joined
for
the
it to
French
get you
Foreign
mod.
Legion, the only way to fight back. In the ranks of the Legion, they become good friends. After the fall of France, Czech forces are moved to Britain. In the autumn of 1941, Gabčík is chosen for Operation Anthropoid. When his partner suffers an injury during training, Gabčík insists that Kubiš be the one to replace him. Both men are proud soldiers who had watched
They
their
look alike.
homeland fall to the Nazis without a fight. Now they're determined to strike back,
Why
no
they
matter what
smiling?
the cost. Together, they prepare for one of the most dangerous missions of the war: to strike at the heart of the
I
Nazi
mean,
regime.
yes. What?
3D scenes like these are made by humans. Greetings from our team. But to keep things running behind the scenes, we rely on partners like our long-term sponsor, Odoo. Odoo is an all-in-one business management software. It's designed to cover everything you need to run and grow a company. You can set up each task. All apps work seamlessly together. A British
Lock in.
Halifax bomber drops its deadly cargo.
What's your
Gabčík,
reason? I don't know. I'll find it
but
though.
heavy snow blinds the crew, making navigation nearly
They
impossible.
did that in snow?
So they accidentally drop Gabčík and Kubiš at the wrong location.
Really?
Instead of landing east of Pilsen, they end up east of Prague. As they approach the ground, Gabčík misjudges the height and injures his left foot. Now they have
After all that training, you're still misjudging the height. Do better. Like,
no idea where they are. It's night, and it's cold.
wolves are
Two
coming.
soldiers bury their parachutes in the snow and take shelter in the abandoned tunnels of an old stone quarry. Their landing hasn't gone unnoticed. During the night, a local gamekeeper heard the plane, climbed onto the roof of his house, and saw two parachutes heading toward him.
Oh, GG's.
The next morning, he finds the buried parachutes and follows a trail of footprints in the snow. It doesn't take him long to find Gabčík and Kubiš and confront
Your
them.
dad. What?
The young men pretend to be surveyors.
What? Are you good? Your dad did what?
But their cover story quickly falls apart, and they reluctantly admit the truth. Luckily, the gamekeeper wants to help them, They're stunned to find
Ooh.
out they've landed 20 miles from Prague, far from their contacts. Gabčík is injured, and the mission already looks doomed. But then, fate intervenes. A local miller, who also heard the plane that night, tracks them down. He's a member of Sokol,
Thank you
a
so
banned
much for
Czech
the
nationalist group,
roses.
and offers to
Kay.
connect them with the underground network in Prague. It violates the strictest rules of their mission. No contact with the local resistance until their mission is over. But they're desperate. They
Thank you
have
so
no
much.
choice but to accept help. Over the next few months, they're sheltered by a network of brave families.
Damn, after all that training, you still fail in the first day I'm playing.
Ordinary people risking everything to feed and hide them. Reinhard Heydrich is busy organizing the infamous Wannsee Conference, a meeting called
Another
to
tough
streamline
name.
the mass murder of Jews.
Oh my god.
He doesn't realize that all the while, two men are observing him, learning his habits,
Did it in the
noting
military?
every route and ritual.
What are you talking about?
They
I'm
even
like,
have
actually so
inside
scared. What are you
help
talking
from
about?
people working in his castle. They sketch out several ideas for how to take him out.
Thank you so much for the likes.
An attack
Kay.
at his castle or his estate isn't an option. The SS guards them too closely. But they see another opening. Heydrich always travels without guards, accompanied only by his chauffeur.
That's tough. Imagine being the right-hand man to Hitler and traveling without guards. He's still a bad man though. I hate him. But that's tough.
It's the one time he's exposed. So they decide to strike while he's on the road. They consider stretching a wire across the street to force his
You
car
said
to slow
suspended.
down.
Okay, alright.
But time is running out. They hear rumors that Heydrich might leave Prague soon. The pressure mounts, and they need to move quickly. May 26, 1942. In a magnificent concert hall, Heydrich and his wife enjoy compositions by his father, Bruno. Not far away, two men finish their final checks. Tomorrow, they'll attempt to kill the Butcher of Prague. Gabčík is armed with a British Sten gun. Kubiš holds the explosives. They pack
Only?
two briefcases. One contains the disassembled Sten gun, while the other holds two bombs. To an observer, the briefcases look ordinary. The weapons are hidden beneath layers of fresh grass. It's the perfect cover.
21.
With wartime food shortages, many locals keep rabbits, so carrying grass for feed is a common sight.
Okay.
The next morning, Reinhard Heydrich's day begins peacefully. It's a fresh spring morning. He
Thank you,
finishes
I guess.
breakfast
I look
and plays with his
19,
three
really?
children. His wife is pregnant with a fourth. At around 10 o'clock, he leaves the safety
How would you be doing all that and still be having time to play with your kids? Like, I don't know. The idea of murder seems like aerial to me, bro. Like, if I even like on by self defense, if I kill someone, bro, I won't be able to sleep for like a long time, bro. Like for real.
of his castle with his chauffeur. On a narrow street in the Libeň district on the outskirts of Prague, Gabčík waits. Kubiš is positioned here, just a few meters away. Both have stood here for over an hour, tense, silent, ready. Then, finally, Heydrich's Mercedes-Benz pulls up.
He had
Not
a
yet.
Benz. He had a Benz.
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
Now, Gabčík steps forward, throws
Huh?
off his raincoat, raises
What?
the Sten, and pulls the trigger. But nothing happens.
Yo, bro. What were they training for? You didn't even reload your gun properly, bro. What are you training for all these years?
Months of training for this one moment, and the gun jams.
The bomb.
Maybe
the bomb.
grass clogged the mechanism. The Sten had a reputation for jamming easily. Or maybe it's just bad luck. We'll never know.
Bomb. The bomb.
Heydrich thinks there's only one attacker,
The bomb.
so he yells at his driver to stop and draws his pistol. Kubiš seizes the moment, but he misjudges his throw.
Are you serious? Wait. Months of training? Months? Yo, thank you so much for the likes. What is that? Months of training for what? Months? Really?
Heydrich survives. Kubish scrambles onto his bicycle and disappears down the street. Gabchik
Imagine your getaway vehicle is a bicycle, bro.
is chased by Heydrich's driver and flees into a nearby butcher shop. When the driver bursts in, Gabchik finally makes the stem work, shooting him in the leg and escaping.
In the leg?
Both assassins get away, but there's no sense of triumph. The mission failed. They haven't eliminated their target. But Heydrich is critically wounded by the explosion. He's rushed to Belovsa Hospital in a passing delivery truck. And on June 4, 1942, 8 days after the attack, Reinhard Heydrich succumbs to his wounds. Immediately after,
It was a chunky job, but they did it. A bad job. I think they won't celebrate that, Bob. I got you guys with a clap. Your gong jammed. You missed your throw, but you still did it. That's a good job. Foot. Here, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right.
the assassination, the Gestapo launches a massive manhunt for the attackers.
He got
But they have
19
no
foots?
real leads.
What?
Frustrated, the regime demands blood to avenge the death of the deputy Reich protector. The Nazis choose the village of Lidice, which has 503 residents.
They just pick
for
a
their
random
revenge.
village?
They suspect some within the village support the attackers, but there's no real evidence of this.
Im Zuge der Fahndungen nach den Mördern des SS-Obergruppenführers
During the investigation into the murders of the SS.
Heydrich wurden
That was his
einwandfreie
name.
Hinweise
Irrefutable evidence was found at this village of
dafür gefunden, dass die Bevölkerung der Ortschaft Lidice bei Kladno dem in Frage kommenden
had provided support and assisted the suspended. Okay.
Täterkreis Unterstützung und Hilfe leistete.
On June 10,
Was it the right
1942,
village?
a few hours after midnight, Nazi troops raid the village. They shoot 173 men on the spot. The women are sent to Ravensbrück concentration camp. Children under a year old and those selected for re-education through placement in German families remain alive. All other children are killed at the Chelmno extermination camp in Poland. Of the village's former 503 inhabitants, only 143 women and 17 children survived the war.
All the men died.
After murdering or deporting the villagers, the Nazis destroy the entire village. The homes, the church, even the cemetery. They
Yeah, I'll
film
do
the
that before I
entire
end.
process. By
They
1943,
filmed it.
only this empty field remains.
Trying to get some views, bro. Did they live stream that? Bro. Did they just film it because of their kinky? Why did they film it? They
For
filmed
the
it.
Nazis, the destruction of the town is symbolic of their power. Usually, they would try to hide their war crimes, but this time their brutality is on full display. The bloodbath turned into propaganda.
Nachdem die Einwohner dieses Dorfes durch ihre Tätigkeit und durch die Unterstützung der Mörder von SS-Obergruppenführer Heydrich gegen die erlassenen Gesetze schärfstens verstoßen haben, sind die männlichen Erwachsenen erschossen,
Yeah, that was me
die Frauen
short.
in ein
They said
Konzentrationslager
everything,
überführt
bro.
und die Kinder einer geeigneten Erziehung zugeführt worden.
That's just unnecessary, bro.
Die Gebäude des Ortes sind dem Erdboden gleichgemacht und der Name der Gemeinde ist ausgelöscht
So now the
worden.
question is, was it worth it? They killed one of the powerful men and they lost 100. 100 like civilians. It's like chess. I don't know if it was worth it though. In chess you use like 5 pawns to kill one knight or something. You think it's a fair raid? You think it's a fair trade? No, I don't think that's a fair trade at all.
But even after burning Lidice to the ground and murdering most of its inhabitants, the Nazis aren't done. They want to find the men
Yeah, it's not
behind
a
the
fair trade
attack.
at all.
So they announce an amnesty. Anyone who comes forward with information will be spared. And there's a reward, 1 million Reichsmarks.
I don't think I would believe that. I wouldn't believe it at all. If someone who burned down a village offers a reward for coming out and snitching, you're gonna die. It's like 100% sure you're gonna die.
One of Gabchik and Kubish's comrades takes the deal. His name is Karl Chugda. His story is similar
snitched?
to theirs. He fled to Poland, joined the French Foreign Legion, and trained in Britain for special operations. He was also brought to the Protectorate for a mission. But on June 16, 1942, he decides to collaborate with the Gestapo in Prague. In exchange for a new identity and the cash, he gives them the assassins and the names of the families sheltering them. One of them is the Moravets family. The Gestapo
You got
storms
to
their
go?
home.
Okay.
The mother
See you
takes
later.
her own life with poison, but her son is taken for interrogation. Using truly unspeakable methods, they break him. He eventually tells them what his mother once told him: if you're ever in serious trouble, go to the church of St. Cyril and Methodius. Inside this Orthodox church, Gabčík and Kubiš have found refuge. Here, in the damp darkness of the crypt, the two assassins and 5 other paratroopers wait for orders from London. They know about Lidice. They know that hundreds of innocents have already died in the Nazi reprisals. Crushed by guilt, they consider committing suicide in a public park. They hope that leaving a note claiming responsibility might finally stop the killings.
You guys, that's
But before
fine.
they can make their move,
See you later.
it's too late. The Nazis surround the church.
No.
Then-
It would have been like more epic if they took their own lives. It would have like posted a sign or something for them to like for other people to stand up and fight. But getting caught.
All hell breaks loose. 7 men against more than 700 SS and Gestapo
That's
troops.
what I'm saying. I told him, I said bye.
When
to
the
him.
Nazis can't
see him
break
later.
through their defenses, they flood the crypt. Kubiš dies from injuries he suffered in the firefight.
You like my
Then,
eyebrows?
one
Thank
by
you so
one,
much.
The other paratroopers choose death over capture.
I'm gonna see you
Some
later.
use cyanide, others their last bullets. In the end, both of Heydrich's assassins are dead.
Damn.
Dozens of resistors, entire families, are executed for helping them. Among them, Bishop Gorazd and other members of the Czech Orthodox Church. And the Nazis' revenge doesn't end there. Just days later, they wipe another village, Ležáky, off the map.
Why?
Every adult in the village is executed. Most children are deported and killed, and the village is burned to the ground. Like Lidice, Ležáky simply ceases to exist. After the end of World War II, Nazi official Karl Hermann Frank, who ordered the mass murder in Lidice and Ležáky, was convicted and executed. Karel Čugda had continued to work with the Gestapo until the end of the war.
Also watch Begins
He
Mother
then
X.
attempted to
Okay,
flee,
I will.
but was captured and sentenced to death.
Hey.
He was executed in Prague on April 29, 1947. Even after her husband's death, Lena Heydrich remained a prominent figure. She didn't
For
return to
real?
Germany until 1945. After the
What was
country's
she
surrender,
doing?
her husband's property was seized, confiscated as the assets of a war criminal. She
Mhm.
spent the rest of her life defending his legacy, repeatedly denying that her late husband was responsible for any war crimes.
Did she not know? Or was she blinded by love? Bye. See you later. Make sure to join the live next time. Unless I'll find. I'm playing.
In the 1950s, she won several lawsuits against West Germany, securing
Ow.
a substantial widow's pension and regaining her luxurious summer home.
Ow.
Today, a memorial stands at the site of the ambush in Prague.
Yo, what's the word,
It
Rob?
honors Josef Gabčík, Jan Kubiš, and a third figure, representing the Czech civilian resistance. In the Czech villages of Lidice and Ležáky, memorials mark the sites of the mass
bye.
killings. These places serve as not just reminders
Hateful,
of lives
what's up?
lost,
Thank you so much. What am I watching? Hitler's Most Dangerous Man.
but as warnings
I'm gonna join
to
tomorrow.
never let something
Alright,
like
see you.
this happen ever again.
That's a fire video. I got distracted so much by chat, but it was still a fire.